But not definitely. Like the thing is, like on Twitch, I geek more on COD though. That's the thing. So you know. But I gotta geek on Twitch though. I'm gonna pull up on Twitch back. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, chat. If y'all on YouTube, what's the
Oh
word?
my God.
YouTube,
I've
what's
been
the
on
word
the
with y'all
phone
boys?
all
Look,
day.
before we even geek, new crime scene evidence proves T Grizzly killed his auntie. Allegedly. Allegedly. His aunt, bro? Nah, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see.
Investigating the death of T Grizzly's
I
auntie.
kind of saw some
I've
stuff,
been diving deep into
like
the
some
conspiracy,
clips
trying to
on
figure out
IG, but I don't.
what's true about this conspiracy. And the conspiracy that I'm referring to is the conspiracy that T Grizzly
They saying
enlisted the
basically,
help of Chicago dude that he knew to murder his aunt
yeah,
Jovina Brown.
that's what I was gonna say. They said something about the Chicago, da 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 da, and it was backdoor from T Grizzly. You know what I'm saying? T Grizzly backdoor his own auntie. That's crazy.
I've been trying to uncover what's
To
true about
me,
this and what's not true
I
about
think they
this.
said it
There's a lot
was
of
from
inconsistencies in
some
this story, but the one thing that's
royalties
consistent
and
after speaking to a
labels
lot of
and
people who
contracts,
specifically
all those, you know what I mean? Those sacrificing stuff,
after
bro.
having
Y'all
information from
know.
them transfer over to me. The
Me,
one thing that is consistent, it's not looking good for T Grizzly. That's the only thing that's consistent so far.
let's see what Flacco, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Flacco got some type of sources, bro. Cause bro got the T, no farmer. He got the T.
Tuesday night,
Bars.
comments about her death began servicing
Bars.
Wednesday, August 28th
Gang,
on social
about to
media.
roll up in the few though. That's why
According to law enforcement sources,
I might geek on that Warzone like later. Like we might do like late night streams.
On foot and shot Brown, who was sitting in the back seat in her left side. Grizzly was reportedly riding in the passenger seat and got out of the vehicle as the shooter approached. The driver said the attacker
So Grizzly was dead.
screamed before the gunfire began. Brown was rushed to a local hospital but died from her wounds. She was 41 years old. Police don't know if Grizzly was the intended target of the attack. He and the driver were unharmed.
From my perspective, this entire story,
The driver wasn't
the
harmed.
only suspect who has been arrested so far was arrested 2 months after the incident. When Wu Thing, aka Wu 600 from Chicago, was initially arrested for the murder of T Grizzly's auntie Jovina Brown, the streets of Detroit was talking almost immediately. People was calling this a backdoor from the very beginning.
Everybody on the east side know that, nigga. Them been facts. What you talking about? How the you don't know? You mean? You know that everybody who killed everybody and popped everybody, but y'all know how Sunday got down on Raunchy though. Bro, what you think? What kind of crime reporter is you? What you mean?
People initially thought when people in Detroit was calling it a backdoor, they were referring to OTF or 600 backdooring T Grizzly.
T Grizzly,
at the time,
yeah.
T Grizzly was really close
Because they was tied, yeah.
600. So when a 600 member murdered his auntie, people thought, man, the OTF or 600.
They was trying to get at him.
It wasn't until time went by and people began to put the pieces together. Like, hold on. OTF or 600 couldn't have backdoored T Grizzly because the killer of T Grizzly, Wu Thing, was arrested in 2019. In 2022 or 2023, T Grizzly did a joint album with Lil Durk. In 2024,
Like,
T Grizzly made Buka 600 right hand mans with the killer Wu Thing.
He was
groomsmen for his wedding.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
T
he
Grizzly
wasn't.
was becoming closer.
He was at his wedding too, bro. And the joint tape with Dirk, I forgot about it. So I was gonna say, yeah, backdoor. OTF probably try to catch up with T, but they wouldn't be tapped in 2-3 years ago. Come on, gang. 2-3 years after, gang? Nah, that's crazy.
Like, probably closer than ever.
That's not
with the
crazy?
alleged parties that murdered his auntie. So it couldn't have
Like
been
somebody
backdoor, 'cause
kill
if it was a
your
backdoor, he
auntie,
felt like
bro,
his life was in danger.
and you
Because
cool with
he
it.
also interview saying that they were coming after him, that the shooters opened up the car door.
Hey.
So if the parties who murdered your auntie was
Oh,
actually
no.
looking for you, then you wouldn't be like friendlier with them. You wouldn't be closer with them. You wouldn't.
Facts.
600, your groomsman. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't
right?
beef
Like, do
for
a
them.
song with Lil Durk or a joint album with Lil Durk, and only Lil
Damn,
Durk ties
chat,
is
don't
600
smoke.
is signed to OTF. But
My
Lil Durk
eyes
has
is
nothing to do with it.
tearing.
So that's when the theories of, okay, maybe T Grizzly backdoored his auntie. Maybe T Grizzly set his auntie up to be killed. Now, I have the full indictment of Wu Thing, and the full indictment, I believe, tells a story that leans more towards somebody.
I appreciate it, bro.
I don't know if it's T Grizzly, but the indictment and the story told in the indictment lends me to believe that somebody backdoored that auntie. Let's get into the full indictment and what evidence they got on Wu Thing.
All right, let's see,
The police
Flacco.
was able to trace the getaway vehicle, which was a blue Nissan with the license plates HRK 4937. They traveled to Michigan the day before, and then 2 hours after the homicide, they traveled to Chicago. The vehicle was a rental car. So when they didn't return the vehicle after,
Hold on.
and then 2 hours after the homicide,
Hold on. Repeat,
what evidence they got
because
on Wu Thing that led to his arrest?
Did I
The
hear
police was
this
able to
right?
trace the getaway vehicle, which was a blue Nissan with the license plates HRK 4937. They traveled to Michigan the day before, and then 2 hours after the homicide, they traveled to Chicago. The vehicle was a
gang. How you don't get locked? Gang. How you don't get locked, bro? Check. Say I'm in New York. Bro, I go all the way to Texas, bro. Catch a body, gang. And come back. Gang, you gotta understand this. People in Chicago, like people in their cities, usually, like 9 times out of 10, they barely left their own state. You get what I'm saying? Let alone country. You feel me? So, for you to leave the state, bro, and go, oh, if my mic is buzzing though, my fault though, chat. My fault. But for you to leave the states, gang, let me put my headphones up here. For you to leave the states, bro. Not the states, your state. You feel me? Catch a body and come 2 hours after, you think they're not gonna track that, gang? They're not gonna be like, yo, bro never came to Detroit, bro. He never came to Detroit, bro. He just so happened to go that day that this happened, and 2 hours after, he dipped. This was before the Lil Durk thing, right? Because it has to be, gang. It gotta be, gang. Because ain't no way they just, nah.
A rental.
Nah, bro. You can't be this sloppy, gang. When you doing this, I ain't acting like I'm a driller, bro. Y'all in the comments, stop sucking me, bro. Y'all a grown ass man, bro. Go get a chop, gang. There's nothing wrong with that, gang. A regular job. Mix it like me. Mix it like YouTube. Few things, bro. And you could get some bread, bro. I guarantee you, bro. But in the comments, sucking me, you ain't getting no bread. I guarantee you ain't getting no bread off of that, bro. There's no professional career to follow on that, bro. Word. So stop sucking me, gang. Listen, though. All I'm gonna say, bro, if I'm a civilian, straight civilian, never seen no street, bro, I would have did a drill better than that, bro. War 2. But me, being who I am, I would have thought about it, bro. Like, yo, bro, we never went to Detroit, bro. Are we gonna go there, do a drill, and come back 2 hours later? Bro, at least let's enjoy the vacation like 2-3 days, bro, so it don't be suspicious, bro. Like, nah, I came on vacations again. Check if you got family there, nigga. Go see some family, nigga. The fuck?
Didn't return the vehicle after the homicide.
2 hours after.
Even though the vehicle was reported stolen, even though the vehicle was involved in a homicide 2 months prior, Wu-Tang was still driving around Chicago in that vehicle, knowing how hot it was. Well, he was parked in an alleyway one night, October 19th, 2019. He was parked in the alleyway. The police pulled up because they ran.
He was still driving it? Nah, never mind. Yo, every advice I gave, bro, right now, just forget the yapping I did, bro. Bro didn't care. Because he was still driving it. Bro literally didn't care. He said, bro, I caught this body, bro. Let me go back home, gang. I ain't even trying to stay in Detroit, bro. He doesn't care.
They attempted to initiate a stop.
And with
he was eventually caught. He was ultimately arrested and charged for being in possession of a stolen vehicle. But get this, and this is where you really start to look at these dudes like, yeah, y'all are just professional doofuses. So on top of being caught in a stolen vehicle that was used in a homicide 2 months prior, he was also
and with the y'all can't see it because my camera is in front of it, but
ballistic shows that not only was the vehicle connected to the homicide, not only was the vehicle identified as being a getaway vehicle of the homicide of Jobina Brown, but he was also found in possession of the firearm that was also used
hold on.
The homicide of Jobina Brown, found in possession of the firearm that was also used in the murder of Jobina Brown. Ballistic shows that this was the firearm that killed Jobina Brown. This is where we introduce new information that I didn't.
Nah, he different, bro. Bro went to Detroit, never went to Detroit again. Like, he never went again or before. You get what I mean? Caught a body, gang. Drove back on the same call he caught a body, gang. Even though, bro, I guess it's 2019, gang, but, bro, it was cameras back there. It was cameras back there. Come on, yeah. And the Glock, bro, that he used to drill is the same one that got the fatal, you know what I mean? That's what Flock was saying. And bro still riding around with both. He got it. He's the ultimate. He got it, bro.
And this is the part
he
of the video
got it, bro.
Looking at T Grizzley.
Let me see what's the word.
T Grizzley with a side eye here. You see, T Grizzley told the story of what happened the night of the murder. T Grizzley stated that he was with his auntie / manager, Jobina Brown.
Oh, he
They
told
made
the
a
story.
last-minute-
Hold on. Let me skip through it. Damn,
Game of Thrones
Flacco,
King's
bro.
Road is now
Y'all
available
saw
on
that?
both
That's
PC
crazy.
and
That's
mobile.
crazy. We skipping though.
But kind of
We ain't nah. Flacco though, that's crazy though. Just cause I skipped.
T Grizzly is telling some fibs here.
So
But he gonna tell the story. Hold on.
everything happened, man. Can you kind of go over that night with us?
Hold on, you gonna tell the story. Hold on.
Yeah, so we was at the studio with Guapo and Jay Swan or whatever. And I'm going to my cousin's house, my older cousin. He was real close with my pops, just like my pops' brother. And I always try to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there. And I was telling her, like, come in the house. And she's like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas, you just can't, you got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I could go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the house. She's like, no. Because they do was kind of like funny acting about dirty houses and stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she's just a clean, real clean person. She's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm knocking on the door. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they finally come to the door as soon as I see her. As soon as I see my auntie, she about to open the door, I hear a whole bunch of shots going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like
she was in the car.
Okay.
She was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun or whatever, and we ran out in the front to see what's going on and to if somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us. Basically, what happened? They walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas opened my door trying to get at me. Ended up hitting her up.
Where they hit her on the body?
They hit her on her side and her arm. She didn't hit her face.
Damn, was they scared though? Like now I understand why they say back door though. You get what I mean? Was they scared? Cause bro, how you trying to get at T Grizzly? First of all, we know that's not true. Cause bro, they, you know what I'm saying? They got tapes together and weddings and this and that. Pause. But you feel me? Like, how is he so scared to just open the door and then, oh, that's not T Grizzly? You know what I'm saying? Or did he open the door? Oh, nah. How is he that scared? Bro, bro. Grizz, I ain't even trying to flame me. I ain't even trying to be a cop or nothing, bro. I feel like you innocent, bro. Really and truly, RP your auntie, bro. Because at the end of the day, people do these theories, but they forgot that's your auntie, gang. Blood auntie. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. For the shooters, though, not you, T Grizzly. Like, you wasn't there. You feel me? Nobody saw you. You wasn't there. I saw about my mama, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. He wasn't there, gang. But listen. For the shooters, though. How you hop out? Because first of all, you seen him, right? If you know the car is there, you see what car he was driving. You seen him hop out too. Because I ain't gonna lie. T Grizzly, bro, his head weighs 50 pounds. Just his head. The torso, gang, y'all see T Grizzly like. Bro, I can see T Grizzly right now. Like, across the street right there, all the way there. I could see him. Damn. I forgot about my shit. But yeah, I could see T Grizzly right now, like right there, bro. At the end of the, bro. How you so scared that you open the door, you see it's not T Grizzly, because you could tell it's T Grizzly by the build. Unless his auntie had like hair like him and had almost the same type of build. But even though y'all don't think the auntie would have screamed on some girl stuff like a girl she is? You feel me? I don't know though. Let me see.
His phone on the entire time, and they were able to trace him coming into Michigan and leaving Michigan after the homicide. But they were also able to.
I don't know. Let's see if Flacco has any.
Gonna be at the location if the location was an impromptu stop.
Any Tito. Y'all go watch the video though. Y'all go watch Flacco though. Y'all don't saw
that address for an hour and 56 minutes waiting for them to show up. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. And also, if they was at the location for an hour and 56 minutes, then they seen T Grizzly get out the vehicle, which will make sense.
They was there for an hour and 50. So they was there for 2 hours. Bro, that's what I was just saying. Bro, ain't no way you don't see T Grizzly hop out, gang. This fat ass nigga. Bro, his name is T Grizzly, bro. Like the bear? Grizzly, bro. Like Memphis? Grizzlies, bro. Come on, gang. It's not like he's John Moran, like skinny and no, bro. You could tell it's him, gang. You was there for 2 hours. That means you saw him. Ain't no way you just said, yo, what's up, bro? You chilling out, this and that. Oh, that's T Grizzly car. And you didn't see T Grizzly walk. What? Nah, niggas be capping, bro. Nah, hell
Opened
no,
up that
bro.
car vehicle knowing he wasn't gonna be there and began shooting. This is just my theory, people. And began shooting.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. It's a female, gang. Like, shout out Flacco, bro. Shout out Flacco. Yo, 200K in a day, Flacco? I gotta drop the reaction right now, gang. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Yo, gang. Listen, I yapped a lot. If y'all in the comments saying I'm yapping, gang, it's my channel. How you gonna pull up to my channel and say I'm yapping, gang? Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas, gang. But yeah, shout out to y'all boys, chat. Now y'all boys. Now y'all. Wait.